Hey, my name is Tyler Jackson from Manhattan City Lifestyle Magazine. In the September issue of our style issue, we were proud to be able to feature Kurt Herman and the Chiefseum. In the most suspecting house in West Manhattan, in the basement, lies the world record, now officially certified by Guinness, the world record of the largest memorabilia collection for Kansas City Chiefs memorabilia.
Yes, sir.
And it's such an honor to be in here. It's really neat that this is actually in Manhattan. And Kirk, just tell me a little bit about this place, man.
Well, I've lived here for about 20 years.
Okay.
And, when a lot of my Chief stuff was in storage for quite a few years. And then when my kids went away to college, I had an empty nest. And so I started getting stuff out and taking pictures of everything and hanging them up on the wall. And then as people kept giving me things over the years, I just keep hanging them up. And
so we've got 1,311 official items in here at the moment.
Yeah.
Real quick, what was item number 1,000?
It was I had written Clark Hunt back in February, and I had a placeholder for item number 1,000. And he had written me a letter back. I got it back in around May. And it was a handwritten letter with, and he actually wrote the address, and it's an autographed picture of him holding the Super Bowl 54 trophy. So that's item 1,000. So it was really special and came right from Clark.
And so now, if you don't mind, give me kind of a rundown on this place. So we've got the thing I love about the Chiefseum. This is my second time being here. The first time when we wrote the article, this time now for Fox 43 AM Live. Is every time you walk in, and it was the first thing I noticed was a brand new poster. I was like, I remember that being at my buddy's house as a kid.
Right.
You have a little bit of something, so much stuff to see. How do you usually do your tours?
Well, I usually start over here, and it's kind of a clockwise tour, I think, as you can had seen from when you've been here before.
Yeah.
But I got some I Got Milk posters here from I've gotten over the last few years, and but it's kind of like maybe a time capsule, because right here, these are all like the Dallas Texans items.
Where the Chiefs were at before they were the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right, from 1960 to 1963, they were the Dallas Texans, and then they moved to Kansas City in 1963. And it was the first thing this is the oldest piece I have right here, is the Dallas Texans versus the LA Chargers, which is kind of cool because they were in San Diego, and now they're back in LA again.
So yeah, most people forget that.
And of course, well, here's kind of my Lynn Dawson corner. I'm a big Lynn Dawson fan. I got quite a few autographs from him.
And we just, of course, recently lost him.
Yes. Yep. And then my all-time favorite player is Derek Thomas. So this is the Derek wall. Ironically, there are 58 Derek Thomas items on this wall. Lots of and these are I don't have any cards except these and these are all autographed cards. Or a special card. This is actually a jacket that Hank Stram wore in a game that he coached.
Really?
So it's a piece of a jacket worn. So that's just a really fun, unusual piece.
That's awesome. Good old Marty Schottenheimer's autograph. You have an autograph from everybody, don't you?
Yeah, well, a lot of people. Yeah, I don't have one from Patrick Mahomes. Hint, hint. So
do you have people sending you items in all the time?
I do, yes. I've probably in the last 2 years, I've probably had almost 400 items that people just send me. And I don't know who they are. There'll just be a note in the box that says, hey, I saw you had a collection. I'm tired of dusting this thing, so I thought you might want it. So
that's awesome. You have it all, buddy. This is great. This is great. You got so you got all the rings. You got all the prototype rings from the championship season.
Yep, the rings, and I got some people have been sending me marbles.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, look at the little mini trophies. Those are cool.
Yeah, yeah. And then this is actually a Super Bowl IV ring, and they used to give AFL championship rings. So that's an AFL championship ring, and then the Super Bowl IV ring, and then Super Bowl 54. They make 5 concept rings every year, and the team picks which one they like. So the middle one is the one that they like.
That's awesome. Well, what do you have going on the interwebs these days?
I have a Facebook page. Okay. It's the Facebook. Go to search for Chiefseum, CHIEFSEUM. And I'm also working on a web page on chiefseum.com.
Awesome.
Should be out here in a week or so. So once that's available, and I'll have an email that'll be kurt@chiefseum.com.
Before we leave, I got something for you, my friend. So this bad boy right here is from the 2020 championship season. This was from the AFC divisional game against the Houston Texans when we had to come back. It was a huge comeback. They gave these flags out to everybody as you went into the game. Before the game, everybody was waving their flags, all excited. well, we go down 24-0.
Yeah.
Flags disappeared and haven't come back since.
Right. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Do you have this yet?
I do not.
So if I could I officially submit item article number 1,312 into the officially certified by Guinness
I think you
Chiefseum?
may. Yes. Thank you.
For Fox 43 AM Live in West Manhattan from the Chiefseum, I'm Tyler Jackson.